So welcome to another lockdown book flip through. Today we are looking at my collection of Graphite Magazine, which is almost complete. I actually realized as I was getting ready for this video that I was actually out one issue, and I have ordered it. I don't have number 2 and I don't have number 1. But number 2 is still available and I have ordered it. Volume 1 is completely sold out and is only available on Amazon. There is one issue and it is for 182 euros. So no, we won't be getting that one at this time. So Graphite Magazine was published by 3D Total Publishing. As you can see, this company here, they are European and they publish a lot of stuff to do with art and design, character design, stuff like that. They also currently publish Character Design Quarterly, which is also a very nice magazine. I have a few issues, but I don't think it's as nice as Graphite. And I'm actually really sad that Graphite Magazine is no longer being published because it was really a favorite magazine of mine. I had the subscription. So Graphite Magazine is completely dedicated to concept drawing, illustration, and urban sketching. And importantly, is like 99% traditional. And I think this is really something that is lovely to see and to have in today's age where people, of course, there's nothing wrong with digital art. I also dabble in digital art, but I love traditional. And, you know, I find it really frustrating when people make comments online or in Facebook groups like, does anyone do traditional anymore? Isn't digital dominating everything? No, lots of us are still doing traditional. What are you even looking at? So this is, yeah, it is a almost completely traditional magazine. They always have different interviews with people and then, of course, different tutorials. I like the quality of the magazine a lot. It's very nice cover. They all have these beautiful fold-outs, really beautiful photography. It's very sort of low-key. It's never a super bright magazine, and I actually really like that. The quality of the paper isn't glossy like Imagine FX. It's a little bit more like a high-quality sketchbook paper, and I find that's really nice for showing traditional media. I really love flipping through them. They are really nice, and I really appreciate the different techniques. There's all sorts of different stuff in here, and as somebody who also does a lot of character design, who does concept art, and who also does a lot of urban sketching, it's really lovely to see a magazine like this. There's always a gallery in it. I highly recommend picking up this magazine if you can get your hands on it. We won't flip through all of them because, you know, it's a lot to look through. In my personal opinion, this is a better publication than Character Design Quarterly. I have a few issues of Character Design Quarterly. I think I have 5 or 6. I don't feel the need to get more. I feel that a lot of the stuff in Character Design Quarterly, while very nice, is often very I want to say sort of repetitive. I just found that like after 5 or 6 issues, because I got it from the beginning, I didn't feel the need for more. That could also be just because I've been drawing for 30 years and there's really only so many like basic tutorials that I need to see. Sort of the point of drawing that long is if I need to work on my skills, I know how to do that. I don't need to go look at a tutorial for constructing basic shapes, like it's fine. So yeah, I really miss this magazine. I'm really sorry it didn't come out. It's much more specific. I want to say much more, shall we say, bespoke. That might be a good word. Or it's not sort of trying to hit every single part of the market. It's for people who do a really specific thing and who really appreciate the craft of that. And so that's why I think it's really sad that it's not out anymore. Imagine FX, of course, is similar. But Imagine FX is also a magazine where, I mean, this, of course, okay, so first of all, Imagine FX has been running a really, really long time. I have about 2 years worth of subscriptions to Imagine FX. I don't feel the need for more unless it's a really specific issue. Whereas this magazine only got an issue run of 10. And so, of course, it's easy to look and say, oh, it really had good rotation and blah, blah, blah. If it had run for 5 years, that might have been very different. But as it is, there's 10 and they are all really, really beautiful. Unless I have some serious cash to burn, I doubt I'll ever be able to pick up number one. That's really unfortunate. It would complete my collection, but who knows? Maybe at some point in the future, I might just splurge on it and then I'll have the complete run. If you see it in a used bookstore somewhere, pick it up. If you see it on eBay for a good price, definitely get it. This is a really excellent series, and again, I'm so sad they no longer make them. It's definitely more like low-key. Like if you look, if we just get a copy here. So if you look at like the comparison between like Character Design Quarterly and Graphite, like this is always a much more low-key design with just the graphite and like the really simple color. Whereas this is always more colorful, it's more graphic. But honestly, my personal preference, I preferred graphite, and I really miss it. I wish it was coming out. I was actually just about to submit to it when it was canceled. So unfortunately, my work will never appear in it, but you know, one day maybe. But as somebody who works with who works with graphite, who works with ink, who works with watercolor, this was really, really great to see. And again, highly recommended. If you can add it to your collection, I would definitely say get it.